People who have turned down marriage proposals. What made you say no? I met Daniel freshman year at a coffee shop where he accidentally spilled his drink all over my textbooks. He bought me new ones, and we ended up talking until they kicked us out at closing. From day one, he was this guy who made everything feel like an adventure. Random midnight drives to get ice cream 3 towns over, surprise weekend trips to the beach, showing up at my dorm with takeout from my favorite place. But there was always this other side to him, like when he bought a brand new gaming setup worth $2,000 when his laptop was perfectly fine, or when he traded in his reliable Honda for some flashy car with payments he couldn't afford. I'd ask him about it and he'd just laugh it off, saying he worked hard, so why not enjoy life? By junior year, things got worse. He maxed out his first credit card on a spring break trip to Miami. Then he got a second card and maxed that one too, buying designer clothes. When I found out, he promised he'd get his act together, said he just needed to learn how to budget better. We moved in together senior year, and I thought living together would help him see how money actually worked. But he'd come home with expensive gadgets while I was eating ramen to save money. He bought a drone, then a fancy coffee machine, then these wireless headphones that cost more than my textbooks. Every time I brought it up, he'd say he was young and deserved nice things. After graduation, I got serious about paying off my student loans. I worked 2 jobs, lived on practically nothing, put every extra dollar toward those loans. It took me 2 years, but I finally paid them off. I was so proud of myself. Meanwhile, Daniel was working one decent job, but somehow his debt kept growing. He had store credit cards now, a car payment, and still owed money on those original cards. We'd been together 4 years, and marriage came up sometimes. I told him straight up that I needed to see financial responsibility before I'd even think about it. I wasn't asking him to be rich, just to not be drowning in debt from stupid purchases. Then last month, my parents had their annual summer barbecue. Daniel had been acting weird all week, being extra sweet and secretive. I thought maybe he'd finally gotten serious about his money problems. We're at the barbecue, all our families are there, everyone's having a good time. Daniel suddenly gets all nervous and asks everyone to gather around. My stomach dropped because I knew what was coming. He gets down on one knee right there on my parents' back deck, pulls out this gorgeous ring, and starts this whole speech about how I'm his best friend, and he wants to spend forever with me. Everyone's cheering and crying. My mom's already taking pictures, but all I can think about is his wrist. He's wearing this watch I've never seen before. It's clearly expensive, like really expensive. Some fancy brand with all these little dials and complications. I'm staring at this watch while he's asking me to marry him. Everyone's waiting for me to say yes. My dad's grinning, Daniel's mom is tearing up, my little sister is bouncing with excitement. I lean down and whisper in his ear, asking if he bought the watch. He gets this guilty look and admits he put it on his credit card. Says it was a special occasion, that he wanted to look good for the proposal. That's when it hit me. This was never going to change. He'd just spent probably $3,000 on a watch to propose to me while asking me to legally tie myself to his financial disasters. I realized I'd be spending the rest of my life either cleaning up his messes or fighting about money. I helped him stand up, hugged him tight, and whispered that I couldn't do this. The look on his face broke my heart, but I stepped back and shook my head. Everyone went dead silent. My mom dropped her phone. Daniel just stood there holding the ring, completely confused. I grabbed my purse and keys and left. Drove around for 3 hours just thinking. He called me 47 times that night, but I couldn't bring myself to answer.